Hi, my name is Todd Johnson, Executive Director of YMCA Youth Sports. Thank you for coaching this fall for the YMCA Junior Huskers Flag Football League. This fall, we have decided to do a virtual YMCA Junior Huskers Flag Football Coaches Meeting. So for the next 25 to 30 minutes, we'll go over the league, the rules, and what to expect this year out at YMCA Wright Park, and also the guidelines that we would like you to follow and your parents to follow as we try to have a great, safe fall season. First thing is, up here in the YMCA Youth Sports office, we are located at 570 Fallbrook Boulevard. Our office hours currently are 9 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. Things that people may need in the office, equipment-wise, everybody will need a red and black reversible flag football jersey. There are two options for parents to purchase the jersey. Number one option is to visit the YMCA Youth Sports office anytime we are open Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. The second option would be a cash or check option only, would be at YMCA Wright Park on game days in the garage. The second piece of equipment every player will need is a mouth guard. Everybody will need a mouth guard for flag football, and we will have them on sale down at the YMCA Wright Park garage building. And I just wanted to welcome you and thank you for volunteering this year, as I hope you have a great fall season. And if you need anything, just let us know up here in the office. I'm going to turn it over to Troy Pikas, our program director, who will be in charge of the flag football season, as he'll cover more details of the season this fall. Once again, thank you for coaching, and let's have a great fall. Troy Pikas.
Hello. Yes, I have a face mask on. I'm going to take it off in order to not fog over and talk regarding the meeting. But that is very important, as we highly encourage and recommend all coaches to have a face mask, all fans and parents to have a face mask. Again, highly recommended, highly encouraged. Players do not have to wear a face mask. We are not going to make players wear face masks while they are participating in games and stuff for flag football. Welcome, and again, just like Todd said, thank you so very much for volunteering to coach this fall season. YMCA Junior Huskers flag football, many different things we're going to go over here throughout the next 15-20 minutes. We have kindergarten micro, that is practice game in the same hour, all done within 1 hour. So the time that's listed on your schedules, when schedules get posted for all grade levels next Monday, August 3rd in the afternoon, that time is when your practice begins. Kindergarten micro will have the flag belts and some practice balls up there for teams to use. And then there'll be two teams practicing on the same field for about 20-25 minutes, and then you will play each other for the next 25 minutes. We do not do halves in kindergarten micro flag. Trying to figure out and get them to know one direction to run is a challenge enough. Trying to switch at halftime, go in the other direction, we don't do that. So it's just a straight 25-minute game for kindergarten micro flag. Recreational flag, grades 1 through 8. Grades 1 will play on a smaller field, which will have G's 20G. It'll be basically 30 yards long. 40 yards long, I'm sorry, G20G. Recreational, second grade and above, will have G20, 20G as the markers. If you notice in our flag football game policies, where we want you, then we're talking about games, where we want you to have set up, all teams and coaches only will be on the side of the fields where the G markers are, the G's and the 20s. Only teams, only coaches. The opposite side of the field will be where spectators and fans and parents will be, at least 8 feet off the sideline. They will then be on the opposite side, families separated, social distancing. Okay? A few things The teams that rosters are going to go out on Monday, you'll get that and you'll see who's on your team. You may hear from me if there's a late registration that comes across and they are from your school, in your area of town, or already requesting you. I will reach out to you and see if you're interested in adding any new players. It is your team. What we have put together right now, you do not have to add players. If you feel comfortable at 9, 10, or 11, or 12 players that you have right now, and I ask you about a late registration, all I need is a yes or no. If you do not want to add any more, that is perfectly fine. Stay with the late registration. My job is to ask and see about adding them. Okay? If you'd like to add them, we'll get them added on. If there's a friend or a neighbor or a cousin or somebody that's not registered yet, tell them to get registered online. Shoot me an email. Let me know that I'm looking for John Smith to register for Team Cowboys. That way I have an idea. When they get there, we just add him on. Okay? We do have, they will have to have the jersey. They will have, on the fields for recreational, the old flag belt. We do not use the old style where you're ripping off each flag itself and it's all Velcro and they're everywhere on the field. The whole belt is used for that. And it clips together around. I did extend this to make it work so it would fit onto me. So there's the whole belt and then it pulls off. That's how that works. Game belts will be on the field in a bag. You pick a color, the other team picks the other color. After the game, make sure you put those right by the sideline. Our staff then, new this year, will come and spray all the flag belts before the next game. Okay, do not walk off with them. Make sure they stay there, but get them off quick enough so we have time to spray between. We can give out 2 practice flag belts. Now, we don't have an in-person coaches meeting, so you'll just have to check before your first game at Wright Park, down at the garage area with YMCA staff. They'll have their blue staff shirt or red staff shirt, and let them know that you're a football coach looking for 2 practice flag belts, and they will hand you 2. At the very last game of the season, please leave them on the field, and we will then have them for next spring when it comes flag football season, okay? Other things that are a little bit different out there at Wright Park. Again, we're going to spray the flag belts. We'll spray the football and stuff between games. Now, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do it after every play. It's just impossible. So, between games, or we'll see if we have enough to exchange out a game ball and stuff. The officials will bring a game ball to the field. You don't have to worry about that when it comes game ball. Coaches, when we do first 2 weeks, all grade levels, the older grade levels, all season for grades K through 4th grade, a coach can be out on the field in the huddle with your team to call plays on offense set up, to call plays on defense set up, who's going to be rushing that particular time. If you are a coach on the field giving instructions, we are going to require you to have a face covering. When you're in a huddle, what's happening? You're talking louder, trying to get the attention of 6, 7, 8-year-olds, which we want you to try to space them out in the huddle a little bit if we can, but also to protect them and to protect yourself, you must wear a face covering. If you don't have one, you are not going to be on that field giving instructions in a huddle, okay? Coach on the sideline, highly encouraged, highly recommended, but not mandatory like the one that's on the field, okay? YMCA officials may or may not. I'm not going to make it mandatory for them. They may or may not because they have to blow a whistle, obviously, so they can't quite have it on there. So if there's an issue, there's a problem, there's something with an official, do not approach officials. Do not get close within that 6 feet yelling and screaming. You got a problem, you got an issue, shoot me an email, give me a call the next work day, talk to me about it, let me handle it, let me talk to officials. YMCA staff that's on site. Again, if you're going to go and want to talk to them or file a complaint, you sure can, but have a face covering, put it on. I do not want to put my staff at risk if you are upset going in, yelling and screaming to YMCA staff. So, basically, don't get upset. It's a game. We're going to have fun. Are they going to be officials going to be 100% correct on every call? Are they going to miss a kid that may grab a jersey first rather than the flag? They may. It's all about angles. They're going to be on the field. You're going to be on the sideline or in the huddle. Every angle is different. You may see a kid get a jersey tugged. Officials at a different side, they may not see that. Okay? You may see a ball carrier kind of swipe a little bit where official may not be at that angle to see that it's flag guarding. They're going to call what they see. We're going to keep it safe for everybody. Okay? So if there is an issue, there's a problem, please just contact me. Shoot me an email tonight. Think about it overnight before you even make that call. Realize and know that everything turned out fine. It was a fun game. Kids enjoyed. and we made it work. Other things that are going to be different. We are not, at the end of the games, going to line up and shake hands. We're not even going to have you cross and air high five. Just don't do it. Just get to your bench area, spread them out. There will not, backtrack, we will not have player benches for teams. We are not going to put a bench and 10 kids crammed on a bench. Just not going to happen this year. So, on the side with the G's and 20s is where you stand, and then space the kids out, okay? Space them out. Make sure if they've got their own bag or their own water, which they should, that they just stand by their area. When they're not on the field playing, if you've got the defense out because offense is playing, have the defense on the side spaced out. No player benches will be used. No handshake line at the end. So just wave, thank you, thumbs up, flag up, and then down. However you want to do that, say good game to the other team. We're just not going to fist bump or shake hands or high five. Also teams, coaches, do not gather your team after the game and with the parents around. Do not gather and have a team meeting on the field. Just not able to do it this year. Wave them, let them know, tell them you'll send out an email or a text or through player space, however you're going to do it, to remind them about practice or say good game. We're just trying to avoid everybody gathering together. Okay? So please do not do that as well. We will have different areas at Wright Park with sanitation stations, sanitation wipes, hand sanitizer. Things like that will be throughout the park that if you have a doubleheader and all your kids played the first game and you want to go, have them go get some hand sanitizer. If you don't have it with you, have them get wipes and wipe down stuff. Just things, we just want to look out for anybody and everybody. We want to be able to have the full football season. We want to be able to have kids play all fall long, okay? So we've got to be smart. We have to think, all right, we have a mouth guard. We're not sharing that. We're not setting that down for somebody else to pick up. Our flag belt, once it's on a kid and it's a doubleheader and you're on the same field, have them on. Once, if you're not, and it's take it off, put it down, we'll spray it off. Okay? Have them only bring and use their own water. Do not bring snacks. Do not bring stuff to share at the end to hand out. We just can't do that this year. Okay? Make sure parents know. We'll have this posted on the player space when we do the schedules on the park rules. Make sure they know that, hey, we highly recommend face masks for spectators as well. Again, normal Wright Park rules, there's no pets allowed. Leave Fido at home. There's no need for Fido to be there. No alcohol, no tobacco, no vaping. Also, no sunflower seeds, no shelled peanuts, no gum, no spitting. We have to try to avoid anything being able to be spread throughout, onto the ground, onto another person, whatever. So those are policies and stuff that are set forward. All right, now to a little bit of rules. I'm just going to highlight a few and try to hit all. I kind of did at the beginning with micro flag football. All of our football, we play 6v6, okay? All of our flag football, we have to have 3, when you're on offense, 3 have to be on the offensive line, on the line of scrimmage. Now, we have to have somebody snapping the ball, and they can snap between the legs, they can snap sideways. As long as they don't pick the ball up first, they just have to come off the grass. So you can do a sideways snap or between the leg snap. So you have to have a center for junior Huskers recreational and micro. The other two, they can be anywhere along the line. You can have the other two way out yonder. As long as they're on the line, there's three, they're fine. They can be one right next to each other. They can go center, guard, tackle, however you want to do it. But three have to be on the offensive line. The next three have to be a yard back. Okay? So you have to, the other three you can do whatever. Center has to hike the ball to somebody, so they're going to hike it to the quote-unquote QB. What's unique about our junior Huskers recreational is we require 2 exchanges. You have to have two exchanges of the ball in recreational grades 1 and above. Micro flag, you can do the 1 exchange, quarterback can run. Grades 1 through 8, when the quarterback gets the ball, they have 3 options. The quarterback can either hand it off, they can pitch it, or they can throw it. That's it. The quarterback in junior Huskers recreational cannot take the ball and run. So every offensive play in recreational grades 1 through 8, 3 of the 6 players touch the ball. The center, the quarterback, and then wherever they get the ball to. Handoff, shovel pass, whatever. They just cannot run across the line of scrimmage once they get that ball. Okay? Defense. That's our offense. Defense, still 6v6. Our defense for micro are going to start 3 yards back, so 3 steps. I'm not going to go forward 3 steps. 3 steps, and the defense for micro, at the snap, they cannot ever cross the line of scrimmage. They have to wait till the ball carrier crosses the line of scrimmage in order to grab the flag down. Micro, kindergarten, have to wait 3 yards back. Snap, they can come up, but they got to wait till they cross the line of scrimmage. Recreational grades 1 through 8, our defense will start 5 yards back. So the official will mark that off. Ball's going to set, official's going to do their 5 steps, okay, to get 5 yards back. Once they put their hand up, that's when the defense has to start. Once they put their hands up, that's when the play clock starts, the 30-second play clock. You have to get the ball off within that, okay? So defense is back, 5 yards. Offense, 3 on the line, 3 back. Once the ball is snapped, recreational junior Huskers, 1 through 8, you can send 2 defenders, can rush right at the snap. They can rush across the line of scrimmage and try to go get the quarterback. Quarterback, again, cannot cross the line of scrimmage. Once that second exchange, pitch, handoff, or throw occurs, the rest of the defense can come in and cross the line if they want. Okay? That all makes sense. Exceptions, if you're within 5 yards of a first down or 5 yards of a touchdown, defense is allowed to have 2 people up on the line. Those 2 cannot rush. They're your hands people. When you get to practices, work on pulling the flag. Work on hand-eye coordination. You need to have that. If you play defense, defense wins. If you can stop the other team 3 and out, and they can't go anywhere, what happens? You get the ball back. If you're not teaching defense, and you're just letting them run sweeps, run options, throw bombs, throw whatever, it's a shootout. It's fun, but you'd like to have the ball back, okay? Defensive players have to evade an offensive player. They cannot plow right through. Offensive players, we do not do blocking. We do what's called screen blocking. Keep your arms down, keep them behind. You can get in like a screen, like a basketball, and get in the way, move around, and annoy somebody, but do not flatten somebody. You can't do a pancake in junior Huskers flag football. No pancake blocks. No contact. Mostly, everybody's eligible to receive a pass. So just send out your linemen, the 3 on the line, send them out in different pass patterns. You do that, defense has to follow. If they don't follow, they're wide open. Get it to them. If not, defense should follow them. You have other plays to open up your space. Okay? Grades 2 and above on the bigger fields, we do have hash marks. So if the ball carrier flag is pulled between the hash mark and the sideline, which is the soccer sideline, or if the ball carrier runs out of bounds, it will be brought to that hash mark. If the flag belt is pulled between the two hash marks, you as a coach have an option. You want it in the middle, you want it at this, you want it at that hash mark, you pick and choose. Okay? I don't quickly going over all these rules and stuff. They will be posted on there. The ball size is posted on the rule sheet. We'll have all that put there as well. Just know, ball carriers cannot jump and hurdle anybody. They can spin, they can jump stop, they can do those things, but they can't jump over. They have to really outrun. And they shouldn't flag guard. Make sure when those clip, don't tie the belts. That's unsportsmanlike. But if the ball carrier gets it, it's the start of the game. 10-yard line, you start. You got a great pitch. The kid is going all the way, and he's going down to the other 10-yard line, and he decides to flag guard and stiff arm or whatever the defender that's trying to grab the flag belt. Hopefully my officials throw a flag. If they do, and maybe he goes in for a touchdown, we mark it, but then I got a foul, flag guarding on the offense. That's just going to be 5-yard spot foul from that spot. So if it was marked, if you got all the way on the other 10, it'll be 5 yards back. Now you're at first and goal from the 15. We do the goal, 20-20 goal. So we have 2 first down. The 20s are the first down markers. Start the game at the 10, 4 downs to get to the next 20. If you get a first down and you go to the 21, now it's first down and 19 yards to go to get to the next 20. 4 downs to get that. That's how we do our markings for that. 7th and 8th grade, we were going to do it this past spring, and I apologize, I missed that. There are no limit. That one's changed. Recreational 1 through 6 have to have the second exchange. Now, all that you're getting this video late. Kindergarten micro, snap, quarterback can go. 7th and 8th grade rec. That was going to be a change spring of 2020, but we lost that. We lost that season, so new for fall of 2020. 7th and 8th grade, quarterback can run with the ball. So you can take the snap and run, which means at the snap, defense 5 yards back, all can come rush at the snap, not limited. Okay? Hopefully, I'm sorry I messed that up. I forgot about that when I changed my second sheet. 7th and 8th grade only. Quarterback can run once they get the snap of the ball, but also allows defense to all come in. That's really the main change for this particular season. We will be using player space again, like you got your coach's emails and stuff for. This video will go up and be live ready on Friday or Monday. We'll send out all the rosters. Schedules will be posted on Monday. Player space is just a tool that we use. If you want to use it, you are more than welcome to use it to communicate to your team. If you like using something else, go for it. If you text or email from your own, that's perfectly fine. We'll just have the rules there, the park policy there, the concussion link there. Make sure you review that. If a kid gets hurt and is out and a little dizzy, little unaware, do not put them in. Have them sit out. Better safe than sorry. Have them sit out. Okay? Weather line is a little bit wet going on today, but if we cancel games, we will send a notification through Player Space, and we post it on our website, and the weather line will be updated. If it does rain in the morning, you're wondering if we're playing at night, weather line gets updated around 3:30 in the afternoon on weeknights. Sundays around 11 a.m., letting you know whether games are on or off. Okay? Again, I would like to thank you all. If you've got questions, you've got anything, and you read through the rules, once you get them and you have a question on it, reach out to me, let me know. I would be happy to help you on that. Practice locations, there's a thing in that email that went out that you can, regarding emailing another director, Claire, about getting, if you're looking at an LPS site or facilities that she put in there, so we can put in for YMCA teams. At practices, you can begin anytime after the 3rd for your practices. I would suggest, and we suggest, just parents drop their kid off, and then parents wait in your car. There's no need to have them all gathered right around practice area as well. Just for safety's sake, have them wait in their car, or out in the lot or somewhere, just so they're not all gathering themselves. If you have any other questions, feel free to get a hold of us here at the YMCA Youth Sports Office. Again, thank you so very much for coaching, and have a wonderful, great season.